You'll be surprised at what I did with the Prius.
And you won't believe where the smell is coming from. A few of you guessed it.
And guess what I found on the way back from the restroom? Hi, I'm Tom.
And I'm Cherie.
And this is EnjoyTheJourney.life. Our channel is all about RV living full-time right now.
Not waiting until retirement.
Or 5-10 years down the road. Or any lifestyle of fun, freedom, and adventure. Now, we're not saying you're not going to still work. We work and work very hard.
Yes, we do.
And we also enjoy you guys that are just watching us just for fun to enjoy epic views like this one right here. This is part 3 of our 30-day boondocking challenge.
That's right.
Where we're boondocking for 30 days to see how cheaply we can do it living full-time in an RV.
Right, and our RV isn't set up for boondocking, and we are not boondockers. So this is our experience.
It's not a typical thing. There are some RVs that are a lot better set up than ours,
with
and props
solar,
to you.
Right, exactly. And we'd love to get that in the future. We just don't have that right now. So we're showing you our experience with what we have.
So you guys are going to want to subscribe right now so you can get all parts of this. Get ready for the next part. And part 1 and 2, we'll link to that up here.
That's right. And in the end, we're going to tally up all of our monthly expenses to show you how cheap we were able to do it.
Now, we are in a campground, but there are no hookups here. So there's been a few boondocking or boondock definition police out there. You know who you are, that have been getting on us and saying you're not boondocking. Well, we don't have hookups right here, so this is boondocking. And there is no definition for boondocking in the dictionary.
No. Yay.
Found them.
That's step 1.
Yes.
How many more steps we got?
Small set of cables. Just about the right one for the Prius.
So this little Prius is going to jump your 1 ton.
Yeah. You know, it's getting some juice from it. I just wish I could go directly from the car to the RV, which I can't. Well, I could skip the truck, then charge the truck through the RV once the generator is going. Cherie's heating up the water for coffee the old-fashioned way here, huh?
Yeah.
With the flame. Everything's shut off. I shut off the refrigerator even, but score on the refrigerator was down to 33 this morning. Prius connected to the RV for a few minutes, revving the engine. And let's see if this works. Oh, listen to that. That's a beautiful sound. So this might be a historic moment, the first time ever that a Prius has jump-started a 40-foot RV. Prius saves the day. Yay, day 16. We are more than halfway over.
Yes, today is a great day. Well, every day is a great day, but especially today is a great day.
Yeah. Yeah, we as we mentioned in previous days, have been having some challenges.
Way too many.
Definitely unexpected challenges, and so happy to show the fridge over here at 34 degrees, consistently staying low. The defrost worked, so
and we haven't lost anything. We had enough coolers and ice, and we didn't lose any food.
Yeah, and that's, yeah, man. And I guess another thing from that is we have a clean fridge because it needed a nice cleaning. And the other thing, which is even bigger, is
fresh air.
Yeah. Yeah.
That was no fun.
Yeah, I think you would say that was like your biggest, like...
Huge.
I mean, you were like ready to call it quits, right?
Yeah. I was like, I don't want to do this anymore. I'm done.
Yeah. Yeah, like we were, there was a possibility we wouldn't even be able to complete this thing.
Yeah.
And you know what? It's not the black tank.
This place smelled like poo.
You can't fathom that it wasn't that. In fact, we haven't even said what it is. It was the batteries.
They were off-gassing. And sulfuric acid gases.
So batteries were farting.
Literally.
And it's still hard to imagine the smell, and you know, it happened like immediately when I installed the new batteries.
Yes.
And I guess that helped diagnose it when we posted it on the Columbus Facebook group.
Yeah. What
the issue was, and
I thought maybe he, when messing around down there putting all the batteries in there, he did something to the black tank or something. Because I was like, it happened immediately. And we never would have thought it was batteries.
Yeah, I mean, and it turns out there's some vents that need to be, or the piping for the vents need to be fixed. So I've got some duct tape for that. So the strange smell that we're getting inside, it smells like rotten eggs, I guess, but we thought it smelled like the black tank. So these new batteries I put in have been causing this smell. Basically checking a bunch of different things. I've got people saying that these are not wired correctly, that they need to be rewired, and then thinking that they're being overcharged or undercharged or a bunch of different things. I checked the fluid level in there, and if you can see way down in there that there is enough fluid covering the plates, so the batteries are not getting hot when they're being charged. So, I mean, I'm not an electronics or battery person, and I think most of you watching this aren't either and would want to know how this is supposed to go. Some people said that the dealer that put in the second battery did it wrong. Okay, I've carefully pried off the plates, and you can see down in there, got this other one right there. Yeah, they all have fluid, and I guess you don't really fill more than to cover the plates, and so it's all covered. That's not a problem. I might be doing some rewiring myself once I get the right plan, because yeah, they're just not working like they should for brand new batteries. Dying quickly, giving off this smell. Time to seal them back up, and then see about rewiring them. In a related, well, not related, but as this section right here where one of our tanks goes, it wasn't this tank, I already took it back, but for the first time I got a bad propane tank. I mean, I connected it, turned it on, and propane started pouring out the side of it. It was like, that's weird. So had to take that back to Walmart, which they were happy to exchange, but lots of small and big issues on this challenge, and I'm ready to get this battery thing put to bed. Part of the issue might be that normally you'd be plugged in, towing it somewhere, or plugged into shore power, and it would charge these batteries fully right away. And maybe being that we're on generator power only to charge these batteries, and of course we're only charging a minimal amount of time when we do charge, maybe they're not ever getting fully charged, and that can be an issue. There's just so many opinions to this. It's hard to sort it out and figure it out. We're just thrilled, again, that
it's not the poo.
It's not that. It's not some major issue, and we don't have to move to dump, which would have been a major undertaking, or hire a service to come out here. Yeah, $45 to have someone do it, which would be very convenient, but that would also ding the budget.
Right, that we're trying to challenge ourselves with this month. Yeah. So we're like, what do we do?
Yeah, everything is better about today, and we've been working so hard.
Yeah.
We just really pushed really hard to meet a goal last month, and I think, we're not going to put out a video this week.
No.
Yeah.
We need some downtime.
What you got? Oh, that works.
What time is it?
Is it time to wine? Wind down.
Yeah.
Nice.
Looks like it's going to be a pretty sunset tonight.
Yes, it does. Let's go sit on the dock over there and have a glass of wine.
Yeah. Cheers.
Cheers. We're sitting on this cool dock.
Yeah.
It's like it's all ours. Oh, my hair looks terrible. We're boondocking, so.
And that was just a big fish right there. We should have been facing the other direction.
I know, let's face the other direction. Maybe we'll see something else.
Yeah, so this is like our own private dock here. We got the RV in the background here. Of course, it's used all the time by various boats. But yeah, we will get us, back there, the beautiful sunset and the mountains.
Yeah.
All right, fish, jump again. Jump, come on.
So one thing when you're boondocking, I don't even know what day this is. You don't do as much makeup and hair. So cheers.
Yeah.
To this beautiful spot.
Yeah, amazing spot.
And we're so glad we can share this with you guys.
Yeah, and although boondocking is challenging for sure, and we've had some problems along the way for sure, that, the payoff.
Yeah.
When we get to enjoy moments like this.
The reward is this.
Yes.
Yeah. And it's so nice and quiet out here. I heard a fish jump. I don't know if we caught it on that. Maybe not.
It sounded like a bird.
No. It's nature.
Yeah.
It's just a bunch of nature. We hear birds singing out here in the water on the edge. It's just so peaceful. I actually fell asleep today with the wind next to the window, listening to the water, and slept for 2 hours.
Yeah, and I was going on a late walk, and it was getting dark, and I almost ran into a deer on the road. So yeah, it's very cool out here. All the different wildlife, pretty birds too as well.
Yeah.
Different sounds.
Yeah.
I heard a cool one this afternoon. That was kind of a new one.
The birds I've never heard before.
Yeah, that's one thing that we noticed traveling around the country is the different bird
sounds
songs.
of birds.
Yeah. Yeah, so if you're into birding, you got a full-time RV.
Yeah.
That would be so cool.
There's so many times I'm like, oh, do you hear that bird? I've never heard that before.
Yeah. Yeah. So peaceful.
Mm-hmm.
This is day 17 in the evening, actually, and it's been a hot day, actually. Got into the lower 90s. It's going to get even worse going forward, so we're not going to be spending much time in the RV the next few days. Maybe in the mornings and the evening. That's it. So just a quick video. We are still having a challenge with the smell from the batteries, and ran into town today, got one of these guys right here, little multimeter test that somebody suggested getting to more thoroughly test each battery cell. They think maybe, or a few people are speculating that maybe one cell is bad and giving off these fumes, and we've been able to kind of manage the fumes, but what's getting complicated now with the hot weather is we can't, like, we've got the fans on right now trying to remove what fumes are in here, but the problem is this little vent right here, it's coming out of there. Just another challenge. Still haven't quite figured this one out, even though I've rewired the batteries that I was told is the correct way. It's been verified a couple of times, so it wasn't that. Hopefully day 18 brings better smelling things. So one of the ways we're trying to air out this smell is by leaving the propane doors open, and let's turn this light on right here. So I've got pipes connected there, the battery covers on, I mean everything that I know how to do. And actually this smells pretty good right here, which is really strange, but it's a beautiful night. Sun going down. It's nice and quiet except for a lone generator or two. We are day 18. A couple of quick tips. As it's going to get hot, like 97 degrees today, and we're getting out of here. We're going to go work at a coffee shop or a restaurant and get out of the heat and have constant power. We're going to be really careful about the food that we leave out because it's going to get really hot in here. One of the things we've done, for example, is like bars, chocolate, stuff like this, we're not leaving out for it to get too hot. We're putting stuff like this in the fridge because there's some things like my diabetic supplies and food, different kinds of, what was that stuff you were talking about that goes bad? Supplements?
Oils can go rancid.
Right, so stuff can go bad in the heat. So you've got a refrigerator here, and it should stay pretty cool all day, even in the heat. Day 19.
Day 19, we're getting there.
Yeah, we're getting there. It's going to be another hot day. It's supposed to hit 100 degrees today.
We're getting out of here. We don't want to sit in here and bake in this oven.
Yeah. Got to do the dishes, and I often do the dishes because Cherie does most of the cooking, but boondocking, I kind of let it slide. There's not as many dishes.
We don't use as many dishes because we have a limited supply of water, so we're doing very little with dishes, even with cooking.
So we're using paper plates.
Yeah.
And
collecting water in this bucket.
My joke is, this is RV boondocking soup.
It's so gross.
It doesn't smell very good.
No.
Because it's the collective food.
It's been sitting for a couple days. So.
And so, but I think it uses less water to do it this way. Part of the maybe a little not so fun. And what was the other thing that I just tossed that was in there?
Oh, a moth flew in it. Like, where did it come from?
There was a moth in there. So that was kind of grody.
Yeah.
And
boondocking can be a little bit gross.
Yeah, it can be.
Not digging it.
So.
Yeah. Like reusing cutting boards and they need to be washed.
Yeah. So time to clean it up. We're going to get out of here and get to a coffee shop or a place we can work after we get our workout in.
And down below, the recipe for the RV soup will be in the description.
I'm trying to save money, and Cherie doesn't like my cheap paper towels.
They suck.
So she wants to spend more money.
It's called select a size, but sometimes the size is this big, and sometimes it's this big. It's like, you'll pull it and get like little pieces. I mean, this is the cheapest. I never had paper towel issues like I have with these.
Because you're using wet hands.
Yeah. I always grab paper towels with wet hands.
But she's making one of her famous go-along lunches. These are awesome.
These are our lunches to go. It's always a salad.
Yeah, so I mean, we've got, what, quinoa, avocado, cucumber,
corn, chickpeas,
lettuce.
This is a homegrown cucumber.
Oh yeah, that was from the neighbor,
It's
right?
local, yeah.
Yeah, that was cool.
They gave us a cucumber. I was so excited. Those are the little things that excite me.
Yeah.
Real food and real paper towels.
Yeah, so we'll head into town and not have to buy lunch out today, as we're continuing day 19, starting to tally up all of our expenses. And we're seeing areas that, well, it's costing a little bit more money than we thought. And then some areas like, well, that's not too bad. Well, day 20. We are 2/3 of the way done. Cherie is trying to put a smile on her face because it's hot. It's like 82 degrees in the RV right now. This might be the hottest day. They've dropped the forecast. They said it's going to be to 99 today. And she's been cooking a whole bunch.
All day.
And which is really awesome because it's pre-prepping food. The fridge is still having a hard time here. We're at up to 49 right here. It's still struggling, and I don't know what else we can do. There's different fans and vents and things that aftermarket things people use. We have this little device right here. It's a USB powered fan that the cord will actually reach, go in the fridge, and it may help. We're not sure. So we packed our lunch right here, and we actually, all this hot food that Cherie just made, we're not...
And we put the wine in there.
Anyway, so we just took all the hot food with a couple of these things here to cool them off so we don't make the fridge any hotter today. Hopefully they'll cool off by evening. We can get them in there when that's doing better. So, but it's time to get out of here.
Please.
And we're going to go back to the coffee shop, back to work. So...
Shower at Planet Fitness first.
Shower first. Yeah. So I'm walking back from the bathroom and I see a shiny object on the ground. I'm like, what's that? And I walked past it at first, and then I came back and look at this. It's like, cool. How cool is that? It reminds me of the Acres of Diamonds story, which in essence is your greatest opportunities for success lie right below your feet, or coming back from the bathroom. That's a good way to start the day.
Be sure to subscribe to our channel so you'll be notified if you ring that bell when our next video comes out, and you don't want to miss the very end where we tally up the expenses of our month. And if you like this video, give it a thumbs up.
Yeah, and share the video as well. We appreciate that. And comment below on what you think of this video and the whole series, and could you boondock for 30 days? We want to know.
Yeah, I'm not a fan. Where's my tiara?
And you'll find links below in the description for all of our favorite RV stuff. We really appreciate it when you use our links. And we'll try to have a link for the tiara if you'd like one of these
nicely,
right here.
Don't you?
You too can be a princess of boondocking. So if you're enjoying our videos and want more stuff from us, you can join our community.
Yes.
And we've got bloopers on there. Can you believe we have more bloopers than what we've shown
Extra
in our
content
videos?
that doesn't make it to YouTube.
Yes, live Q&As, a private Facebook group, free courses on there.
Your book.
And so much more.
Yep.
We will link to that up there.
Yeah. Hey, and thanks for watching.
Yeah, we'll see you in the next video.
Bye. Be sure to subscribe to our channel so you'll be able to get. Be sure to subscribe to our. Be sure to be
So
we just did how long of a hike? My hair's a mess.
This is like, you look beautiful as always.
Aw, thank you. Oh, you're sweaty too. Yep, wind.
You guys are gonna be. You'll be surprised at what I.
Look it up on Webster, Merriam-Webster.
Yeah.
It's not there.